Okay. The only thing is this is the first time I'm doing this with this large a paper, but I want to make sure that everybody got a nice visual on it. Anyway, once upon a time there was this little scout, just joined Scouts, first time at day camp. All his friends told him how nice scouting was and how much fun it would be, and he couldn't wait. We're going to camp. They said, oh, you're gonna love this. In camp, we do a lot of neat things. Wow, this is good. I got everybody's attention.
Well, there's 5 people over there you don't have there.
Well, I'll get it though. Anyway, he learned that when you get there in scouting, we have themes that we go by and all, and it's really neat, and couldn't wait to get there. And when he got there, he found out that the first theme on the agenda, the theme was Robin Hood and his merry men. Like that. Oh, okay.
Hold it up.
One more time. I'll do one better. Watch this. Robin Hood and his merry men.
It looks more like a flying nun.
Well, anyway, like I said, the paper's kind of big. But anyway, he got to camp, found out it was Robin Hood and merry men. The sun was shining bright. It had beautiful, billowy white clouds out, showing that the weather was nice. So anyway, what they did was, they went out to their dens and they did their little activities. Like I said, it's kind of hard with this kind of paper here. So anyway, they did their activities and everything, and then they said, okay, part of camp, we're going to have a guest speaker. And the guest speaker came. Bear with me, it's a big piece of paper. And the guest speaker for the day, just before lunch, got one better than that, was a fireman. And the fireman was there to talk to them about keeping the do's and don'ts, and never do this, never do that. You're going to burn down Sherwood Forest, and we couldn't have that. So anyway, they all went to lunch, had a nice little lunch, still out there. Moments later, the den leader said, hey, we're all going sailing now. So everybody got their little buddies. This is kind of the hard part. And they went down to the shore, got in their sailboats, and got to sail around the bay, having a nice little time. Anyway, they all had to go back into their dens for den activities, and the one new little scout thought, wait a minute, I had such a good time, I want to go back sailing. So he says, den leader, I need to go to the bathroom. Den leader said, well, you got to go to the bathroom, but however, you have to take your buddy because we do the buddy system here. So he said, well, how am I going to go sailing if I have to take my buddy? Then he's going to tell. But when we were out on shore, we got to go out on the boat alone by ourselves. We didn't have a buddy, so what do I take a buddy? So den leader says, that's the rule. You have to have a buddy. We work by the buddy system. So he said, okay. So he goes to the bathroom and he says, how am I going to get rid of this guy? And he looks up and he says, oh, a window. I'll climb out the window and I'll go and I'll get the money. So he says, buddy, I'm going to be a little longer than I thought, so just have a seat and, I'll be out there. So anyway, he got in the boat, and then again, he went sailing. Yeah. He went sailing again, enjoying himself, having a great time, and said, man, this scouting is something else. I really like it. We get to do all this kind of good stuff and everything. I can't wait to come back. And all of a sudden, a dark cloud came. And with a dark cloud comes rain. And it started to rain. And he was getting nervous out there, and he was, you know, starting to swerve a little more in the boat. And he's like, oh no, what now? And then the water got mean and ugly and gray, and he really started to go. And he's thinking, oh no, what am I gonna do? And what comes after rain is hail. And all of a sudden, hail comes down. And he's like, oh no, not only do we have rain, but now we have hail. What am I gonna do? And suddenly, one of the hails hit the mast. Does anybody need Dramamine right now? No? Okay. Anyway, it broke off the top of the mast, and he thought, oh no, now what? What am I going to do now? I can't control it. And then more hail came. And it tore off the stern, front of the boat. Bow, stern, bow, bow, the bow. That's the front part. And he's like, oh no, now what? Look, I can't keep control. And all of a sudden, it came to the rear, and more hail came, and rain. And it tore off the back part. You gotta tear off the back part first. And as the hail continued, the stern came apart. So, what happened later that evening when they went to look for the little boy, when the sun came back out, and the water was calm, and the rain had stopped, because that little boy did not abide by the rules of the buddy system. When they went to search for him, the only thing that washed up on shore was his t-shirt. Thank you.